I've got some time to go shopping, but it's Saturday, so there's nothing. Well, that's a bummer. Let's see. Do I enjoy this game? I do enjoy this game. I just feel like it's not quite finished yet. That's the big problem. Also, hi Webmother. How are you doing? Like, it is a good game, and I'm having fun, and I can get like 40 hours of fun in here. But it's gonna be a bummer because, like, I'm gonna get to the end of this current act, and there's just gonna be so much more to do. And I feel like I'm not gonna see nearly enough of it. Okay. What do I do? Do I just open the restaurant again? I think I should. Alright. We're doing it. Opening at 7 a.m. Come in. Order the takoyaki. A baked potato. An interesting breakfast. Somebody wants the plushnakis. I get to make takoyakis. Never made takoyakis. Stay low. Oh, come on. $90? Yeah, I'll take it. I got the auto cook. That's all that matters. Still need to get the plushnakis right. Do love the rhythm of the cutting board. Trying to think, if I could start again. Like, you choose kind of like a class, and it comes with like a certain recipe or type of recipe. I'm trying to think of like what it would be I would go for if I could start again. And I'm thinking I'd probably be a rotisserie. Like a bonus meat recipe. Honestly, because meat's really easy to find. Wait, I just got that plushnaki right? That can't be right. Did I just like barely breeze by on the last one? Unlock auto with like an 80? Alright, well I guess I'm set for life then. Plata-schinken? I think that's what they're calling it. Plata-shinkens. Platanchkins. I put a little country spin on that one. Platanchkins. It was like Simlish for for elk ribs. I don't know what I'm cooking. Am I doing more takoyaki? Yeah, I am. really like the rhythm of the cutting board. It's really my jam with this game. Being an appetizer guy would be a good thing. Because then I could just hear that, like, lovely chopping sound. Just constantly. Everyone's falling asleep. Selling a lot of takoyakis. Which is good because it's the only opportunity I have to get rid of squid. I think I've eaten an above average amount of squid in my life. I don't know, maybe in island nations it's a lot more common to eat squid. There's a lot of population out there. But from an American standpoint, I think I've eaten a lot more squid than the average person. Like, calamari's delicious. But I've also had dried squid. Some Korean friends came over to visit. They brought me a dried squid, and it's the dumbest looking thing. I love it. It looks like a squid that's been run over by a car like 8 or 9 times. Like, it's the full squid just kind of deflated and flat. It's even got its beak. And, yeah. It's really easy to prepare, too. You just kind of, like, roast it on, the stovetop for a little bit. And then you just kind of, like, nibble on it or tear it apart like jerky. It's good stuff. You saw that at your local market and you were too scared to try it? Love regular squid, though? You'd like this. I recommend it. Like, I mean, if you've ever had... Have you ever had, like, a squid snack? Like, I don't know who gave me this. Probably more Koreans. They love to give gifts. But I had like a honey squid. It was like a bag of honey squid jerky, and it was delicious. Like, it didn't taste as good as that, but like you could put honey on it, and it probably would. I need a little more candied squid in my life. Yours all been squid sushi or calamari? I mean, calamari done right is really good. Calamari done wrong is really boring. Like, squid itself basically has no flavor, so you can do whatever you want to it. Like, the dried squid is kind of like a flavorless jerky almost. But, you know, you'd put some salt and honey on it and it would be delicious. Maybe a little pepper. Honey squid sounds rad. It was. Honestly, I believe it's so rad that, like, you could probably find it here in the States pretty easily. I don't even know if you have to go to an Asian market specifically to find it. Depending on your grocery store's Asian section. I need like a world food store closer to me. Like, I'm sure there's some nearby. But not close enough that it would be convenient. Because, you know, I've eaten some pretty magical things. Like, real Belgian chocolate is amazing. I had some Azuki ice cream, which wasn't bad, but it's also not a flavor I can easily replicate. I bring this up because I was at the grocery store today, and like in the Asian section I was looking at the candy, and it's just Pocky. Like Pocky and like some other cracker with chocolate on the inside. Or a waffle cone with chocolate on the inside. Just like good stuff, but still kind of boring. Like, it's delicious. It's not like $7 a box delicious. Like, I kind of shop for volume's sake. I'm like, I could buy this Pocky, or I could get a bag of chocolate chips and a bag of pretzels and still have $5 left over. If you're willing to drive an hour during regular business hours, you have better options. That sounds terrible. I wouldn't be willing to do that. Like, driving an hour period is about the point where I'm like, I'm going to reevaluate everything that led up to this point. Like, do I really want this job? Do I really want this wife? Do I really want this life? I meant to say life the second time, but it came out wife, and I was like, yeah, it fits. Do I really want this wife? Don't tell my wife I said that. Hey, I was using that fryer. Did you tell me about the Korean hot dog place you went to recently? I think you brought it up. But, like, you gotta tell me what makes it so special. Because I've had, like, hot dogs in Korea. It was on the pizza. You know, you go to Korea and you order like an American style pizza, you get hot dogs and fondue cheese on your pizza. And it's amazing. Kind of feel like it should come with like a free cowboy hat. Comes with corn sprinkled on it, because of course it does. Everyone knows Americans like corn on their pizza. And don't forget the side of pickles. The weirdest things I have ever seen. I felt like it should have come with like a novelty cowboy hat. Feel a little bummed that it didn't. The worst thing was the chef came out from behind that counter and manually put a fork in my hands, like, eat with this. And I just wanted to be like, sir, granted your pizza is dummy thick and I get that it's made to be eaten with a fork, but this feels wrong. This is insulting. Like, imagine, like, an Asian going to, like, a Chinese restaurant here, and, like, someone walks out and, like, puts a fork in their hand. Or, no, puts chopsticks in their hand, like, no, this is the way you're supposed to do it. Like, you can't do that. Rude. had a good corn and potato American style pizza in Japan, right? I thought Japan had like actual American style pizza where it was not like good pizza but like greasy pizza, like Domino's level grease, sleazy, gross pizza. Which, you know, is a great pizza. At least I had been informed that they had that sort of style. Oh shoot, I need to close the restaurant before I am here all day. Fell asleep with a takoyaki in my hand. Wish I could say that was the first time. Okay, so takoyaki. That's like octopus balls, right? But what is the ice cream fish called? Are those like teiyakis? Do you know, sir? You and your Marty McFly vest eating your takoyaki. What about your weeb girlfriend here? Somebody in this restaurant knows. Like, I see these ponytails here. Come on, Hatsune Miku. Spill it. I know you ordered Polish today, but I know you got it in you. And then there's this guy. I think I've actually seen him from an anime. Are you Bakura? You have the Millennium Necklace? Millennium Ring? Are you possessed by evil? Aha! Making a quick getaway. You don't want to mess with Yugi's grandpa. I see how it is. Teiyaki is the waffle fish with custard inside. Thank you. Pretty sure it was Domino's we got it from. Also, a lasagna pizza. Can't remember the rest. Now, when you say lasagna pizza, was it just their attempt at like a deep dish pizza? Like, as long as they didn't put like an actual noodle layer in there, I'm okay with it. Yeah, that sounds close to perfect. $30,000. I almost don't mind having 900 people working for me. Kachaka. I got kachaka'd. Yeah, what if I put some fermented sorghum in there? Kachaka. Kachaka. Alright, what if I mashed the barley? And what if I fermented the apple juice? And what if I boiled the wheat? What kind of thing would you steam to get alcohol out of? Regular crust. You don't think it was noodles? Just special meat, cheese, and sauce? Yeah, that sounds great. Here, I'm gonna make coffee just so I have coffee on hand. And I'm gonna use a lot of honey. Because I got lots of honey. Cachaca, a popular Brazilian alcohol made from sugarcane juice. That sounds awesome. I know I have a Brazilian viewer. I don't know if she's still here. But tell me, is this as awesome as it sounds? You don't even have to answer. I know the answer. It's yes. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, I'm going to bed. Barley makes a great beer? It does. It does. Let's see. No, Belgian ale uses rock candy. That seems more my speed. I don't know. I've enjoyed so many beers. I think this is about the season I would normally like really get into IPAs. Like IPAs taste terrible, let's be honest. But for like 1 month out of the year, I would get kind of obsessed with them. It was like, I'm in the mood for it. And when you're in the mood for it, you can't drink anything else. And so I'd just have like a month out of the year where I would do nothing but drink IPAs. You're open early. Do you always open this early? Nice try. I don't need takoyaki. You have lobster? Very impressive. Urchin! I have urchins. Can't stand IPAs, but your wife loves them? Your wife has terrible taste. I know I just said like I would drink them too, but doesn't mean they're good. Like, it's just the hops. It's too much. Tastes like if you were to like weed your garden and just like eat it. You're like picking out dandelions and you're just shoving them in your mouth. That's what IPAs taste like. And weirdly enough, I'm in the mood for that. 1 day out of the year. Or 1 month out of the year. I don't like that I do that. I don't like that I'm into it. But I'm into it. Here we go. What do we get? Clam chowder. I've been holding on to 300 clams this entire time. And now I can chowder them. With wild carrots and potatoes. Give me a good old wheat beer any day. Same. Wheat beer is also mixed with fruits really easily. So especially in the summer, I love those. I'll take that. Give me more eggplants, daikons, wild tomatoes. Don't think I need asparagus yet, but you know what? Give me the asparagus. Why not? Give me all your onions. Give me all your mushrooms. Give me all your money. Spanish clams. Wait, was that the exact same recipe? So I got clam chowder, clam, wild carrot, potato. And then I got... Where did they go? Was that a main course? Spanish clams. There you are. Clam, wild carrot, potato. Clam, wild carrot, potato. Yeah, okay. So one's a chowder. One is Spanish clams. This one's steamed. This one's done in the oven. They both cost exactly the same. Even though one's rare. That's kind of a... That's a bummer. What that is. Let's see. Lemons. My bag is already full. Listen, bag. I will do what I want to go.